guys, it's Jennifer Gen X Talks again.
And John.
Today we're going to talk about blended families. Oh my gosh. That is one of my, actually I'm a small group leader, and it's secular. People have asked me before at church. I do not allow any religion or politics or discussions in the group. It's secular. It's blended families, widows, single moms, things like that. And it's for support and encouragement. I don't even allow debate. It's like if you have something to say encouraging, do it. If you don't, keep on scrolling. The reason that's one of our, well, that's really our passion, but I'm doing it because the women are the ones that talk. Guys probably could benefit from a dad blended family group, but they don't. I mean, they don't ever check anything.
You're gonna log in like, hey Jim, so let me tell you a story
about being a stepdad. Yeah, here's what I went through Saturday. Like, yeah, no. Y'all probably would benefit from it though. I think my friend's husband is starting one of those. I'll tag him.
Well, maybe this would be beneficial because this is not like me having to get on a device and sit there and type a bunch of words.
Yeah, he's never going to do that, y'all.
I'm not that kind
He actually puts me up to that all the time. Can you contact and find me this? Can you find me that?
Because you do a great job.
Well, until I do something you don't like. But yes, for the most part.
Well, then you did. Then I said something. I don't think you did that.
For the most part, I do pretty well. A blended family. We got together 9 years ago, and my kids were teenagers. Mm-hmm. And I'd been single or been divorced for years, since they were little tots in elementary. And he was, they had never lived with anyone other than their dad for all that time. They did not take to having a man in their home.
I mean, you were like what, almost 10 years?
Yeah, I've been divorced a long time.
No. So you didn't have anyone like quote unquote living in your home with you for over 10 years.
No.
So obviously your children were very dependent on you and had all your time.
They had all of my time. So. They were independent, self-sufficient, great in school, all their time with me. They didn't have to share me with anybody. And they didn't have to share the home with other kids. So one of the things that I love to tell this story is so many people, I see them, they're like, is there hope? Will they ever like each other? Will it ever get better? And my kids now they're adults now, and they live on their own. But I'll tell you what, they adore you. You're going to say, your face is saying they don't adore you.
They like me.
They like him.
I think adore is a weird word.
Okay, wrong. Okay, pick a word.
Well, they like me, and we get along.
Great.
And we have a good relationship. And I mean, adore seems just kind of kind of mushy.
Well, but even my adult children will look back and go, yeah, I was a jerk that year, or yeah, I didn't really give him a chance. And one of them's like, I don't want to talk about it. I was so mature. So, but that right there is the point. And I think I don't want to speak for you. You went through a season where you were certain they would never accept you, right? Or like, they're never going to be okay.
Yeah.
At times it felt that way anyway.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. I mean, it did feel that, this is probably more than I can handle with your kiddos. Because they were teenagers and, I'm trying to fit in. Of course, I was not
And you didn't fit in.
I was not that kind of parent that came in like, I'm the dad of the home and da-da-da-da-da, this is what it's going to be. I was very careful, and
you respected their boundaries.
I did, and I think the only time where I would really step in is when they were disrespectful to you.
To me.
And
well, I will say though,
that did cause some rub, but I didn't really care.
I understand that,
because that's not allowed in my book. So.
I appreciated him standing up for me, and I'm glad that he did, and I wouldn't change it because they would do this. They're going to do the same thing when they get married or have kids or whatever. They're not going to let somebody talk to their mom the way
shouldn't.
Yeah, they shouldn't. So you did the right thing, but nevertheless they'd never had that, and so that was and I also had and it's good, but I had a completely open co-parenting relationship with my ex. We agreed to everything. We did not have a contested hearing. I agreed to a minimal child support amount if you pick him up after school, because he got off work at 2 p.m. You pick him up from school. We won't have daycare. I'll pick him up from you. And we had a completely like, we still rode to band concerts together.
It was pretty chill.
We went to out-of-town trips with each other. Like, if my daughter had a cheerleader
as far as a ex-relationship would go and being divorced and all, I mean,
that was not a high conflict drama ex.
It was what you would want. A very cool, chill, working together, it was pretty ideal to that regard.
Yeah, I was not the high conflict drama ex. I worked for a lawyer and saw it all the time. I did not want that for my life. And so I was just like super easygoing. We agreed to everything. There were some things that because I had an open door policy. So I would be cooking dinner. My ex-husband would show up. I was like, what are you doing? Oh, my son called me and said he had a flat tire on his bike. So I'm here to fix it. And so John was like, okay, look, your ex-husband's chill. I like this setup. It's great. But he can't just
over unannounced.
It was we're all night owls too, my whole family. He's not. He's Mr. Military, go to bed. Me and my kids are night owls. In fact, my adult son works 10 p.m. to 7 a.m., comes over at 3 in the morning to do laundry. My daughter works until midnight, 1, 2 in the morning. He's like, what are you doing? We'll be on the phone at 2:30.
10:30, I'm done. They're still going.
Me and my kids are let's talk.
Energize your people, I don't know.
So, one night it was 1 o'clock at 2 o'clock in the morning. And my son had called my ex-husband to come over and bring him Jack in the Box or something. He was up playing video games with his friends. And my husband was
Which you didn't know.
No, I didn't know. But we had created, my ex and I, just an open door policy that my ex-husband didn't think to notify my new husband or me that he wasn't coming over. He had never really even let me know in the past. I would even be you got to tell me when you're coming over, because I just did a Tanner and I'm walking around in a sports bra. I don't need my son to barge in, But John did have to put a stop to that. I think maybe you just talked to my ex. I don't remember how but he was this isn't going to work anymore.
It's easy to talk to him. Hey, look, man. I know you guys had your thing, but I'm here now, and
this is weird.
you have to at least send a text hey.
You gotta have new boundaries.
Yeah. So it was fine.
It was fine.
Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah, but I just wanted to let y'all know I'm gonna post some more blended family blogs for sure, just as far as some tips and tricks, I guess, blended family tips and tricks, because through trial and error we did come up with some things. Not everything worked, but we came up with some things that did work, and they give other people hope, or they're I never even thought to do that. That's great, and we'll share those. Some of those things we put in writing. We had a list
We've done contracts with our kids. There's certain things we did to bring sanity and accountability, and not only for the kids, but even where we, how we were involved, and where we worked well together.
So we could agree.
On
how we were going to attack things together.
Right, because the kids will work us hey, can I go do this? And or mom said it was okay. I'm well, did she really? Kind of sounds kind of odd that whatever. Mm-hmm. So it was good to make sure we were all on the same page from a parenting standpoint.
Well, it also helped because some of that stuff we came up with 8 years ago, and it didn't apply to your kids yet.
Right.
But now it does. Mm-hmm. And we can get out that same piece of paper off the computer. This is the set of rules or expectations, I guess, the boundaries. Here's the boundaries, here's the expectations. They applied to the older kids, they apply to you as well. This is how we've been for 10 years. We're not going to change it, and so get in line.
Right.
And that's been
helpful.
Where
the parenting thick skin has to kind of come into play sometimes, because they can be such the faces and
attitude, teenage attitude. The alien. I call it the alien zone. The who are you? You are not my kid. I do not know you.
Right.
The only one that's not.
It's you want to look like that? You can't do it.
Don't make that face.
You can't do it in the public spaces. So go to your room and look all ugly in your own room.
Face.
Yeah.
That you are so stupid. You don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. I can't stand you. Face that face.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah. It's why's your face all demented? Yeah. Go to your room. Do it. I've got Botox. I can't make that look. Thank God.
You can't do that.
I'm frozen. So thank God. But I'm frozen. But the youngest one doesn't really do it yet. But he has lived with me for he does sometimes.
I said
Here
something.
We go.
Well, hold on. I said something the other day about something so simple. Dude, chew with your mouth closed. And he gave me that look.
Oh.
And I was like, so I snapped a little bit. I'm like, dude, what? I said, you should see your face right now. I said, you got that freaking look. I said, here we go, teenage boy. And he had that look, and then
I haven't seen it.
And then
I gotta see it.
And that was like our early morning. I'm going to work, whatever. And then but I mean, he got back on and apologized and stuff like that quickly. So he corrected.
Well,
but it came out.
He has. It's starting, but he hasn't less than everybody else. But he's the youngest. Yeah, but another thing is, I've lived with him for like 7 or 8 years now, and so for 7 or 8 years, I've said, well, he'll say like, "Can I play this game?" I'm like, "Until you're a teenager and start that attitude, and then no." So I've said that for so long that he'll come to me and he'll go,
"It's starting to come."
He'll go, "Can I play a game tonight with my friends? I haven't had an attitude. I don't have teenage attitude." So, can I play with my friends? I promise I'm being good. I'm like, okay. Of course, he works me a little bit, too. He does. He's so cute, y'all. Anyway, so, blended family, it does get better. It gets better.
It's a roller coaster. It really is.
So is marriage. So is life.
Yeah. It's a roller coaster. Well, yeah, I mean, depends on what kind of ride you're on. I mean, just like kiddie roller coasters. I mean, this bad boy is it's a roller coaster.
It is.
It is.
It's the Titan.
It's definitely the adult-only ride. No doubt about that.
Anyways,
yeah.
So, blended family. There you go, guys.
Yeah.
Blended family 1. We'll talk about a lot more later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.